wrapping up the Zeal roster. From last time I saw Dre, who was actually an SE Atlas, so another veteran really being brought to the table here in Axe Genesis. But Georggyyy, of course, the young gun, the Boracay Jet, kicks things off strong. Action PH already on the assault. A site is their baby, and they're named APH for a good reason. A is for theirs for the taking, and Georggyyy, of course, up top 410. But here comes Emman, and it's just classic Georggyyy and Emman pushing onto the side, taking control from Zeals Esports, 5v2, and even pushing to the aggressive angle here by screens.
When most teams can try to go for a slow push, no, Action PH just go on the aggressive play. However, Zeals still has an answer to that, as Monster even finds Georggyyy with that classic. But tesseract, though, he is still trying to find Monster and is very much successful. Nico still making moves with the free gun, getting double, might even get the third, but modeskiii just has what you want. Yeah, that is right. But right now, whoa! Georggyyy with that entry, finding Asta, trying to hold it down onto the boiler side, and she fragging on to this B site quickly. As they go, APH finds the plant on that B site, and it's on the members of Zeals Esports to try to reclaim this B site. Georggyyy dope the double onto Monster, makes it a 3 versus 5.
You know, if frozen iced tea is the drink for Boracay, all Georggyy's making his bonus say is sugar honey iced tea, as he's gonna be trying to play the backstab here. High ground is the call. Georggyyy yet again the low for an angle, as we do see Zeals Esports getting one, but the flick of the wrist.
Trying to make use of that scoped weapon, but he's not gonna be able to have any momentum whatsoever. As Aryu even finding the second kill for APH. Monster, though, with that one tap on to Aryu, just makes it a little bit easier on their side, especially with them only having that low buy. But Monster still alive, as well as Nico, just claim the kills for themselves. 3 versus Futex.
Yeah, and 2GE just finding it there. I'm still not, you know, it's been a year, and I'm still not sure if it's 2G or 2GE. Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's the other. But right now, we're gonna be seeing the one-to-ones from Zeals Esports, as there you have 2GE finding one more. But Emman will shut him down. All left now to Emman, and it's all his perspective here, waiting, watching, and trying to play on the default, but gets a bit of that martial shot, 49 HP left. And Action PH, they're getting sandwiched so heavily here by Zeals Esports in their position. And yet again for that A site, really, just the flavor of APH is all about putting Georggyyy in the middle, getting some coverage there from Emman with the leers, and just chemistry yet again from the duelist. But Dre has other plans, and he is holding close here behind 410 and finds the head of Georggyyy. First pick off here for Zeals Esports, and the toxic screen protecting the team from the push of APH.
Oh my god, the tracking was so good from tesseract. However, EmmanFPS just finds the better shot. 2 kills have been put out for APH, as Zeals Esports still are having the time of their lives fighting for this A site. But EmmanFPS still having that Empress, just popping Kel where he stands. 3K for the Reyna. 1 versus 3. Master, the only man alive to try to reclaim for Zeals Esports, but still very much a
surpass what his fellow duelists can do. But Asta have their plans. They're shocked. They're trying to fly on by, and really the stand-in starts to put up a fight here for the side of Zeals Esports. Asta with a few shots here and there, and that's gonna be Dre getting on the board. Kel also with the fun on the Emman, and the 9th here for Zeal, looking to make them proud here and go yet again. Asta gonna get on the board, and the new additions adding to the kill count. APH now left to 2, but modeskiii is in carry mode over to the corner. Finally, though, Nico with the martial shot from the other side. Everything now left to the Viper, and what can Aryu do?
Oh, he even pulls out the classic for himself. Right click, free gun, by the way, but Aryu just has the better gun. But Zeals Esports, they have a little bit of an aggressive push onto their side. Shabak is second, just finds first onto Georggyyy, but EmmanFPS, good for him. Finds the kill onto Nico in the second, and the third for Action FPS. But right now, 2 versus 4, and Zeals Esports, they are whittling down 1 versus 4 right now.
Yeah, fast round already. Asta, the only one left, and can't even stay alive. And they're that kind of team that if you don't stop it in its tracks, it'll overrun you. The pain train of APH looking to ride on a station, but that's Shiboseki. Dre with the takedown on the one. Georggyyy goes down. APH running it off with the resurrection, and here they come with post plan.
so scary even in the eco buys as the sheriffs are doing so much work for them. She will even find the first frag, but it is the resurrection as well as the frags for Action PH as no problems whatsoever. They got 4 kills and Nico, only man alive, finds first onto modeskiii. 1 versus 4, still has the resurrection, but he is in no man's land, just trying to fight off against 4 members of Action PH, but they have the Vandals.
Might as well keep it up this way, but here we go with Dre. That's a beautiful dink onto modeskiii, but shrug it off. There's a bullet on your forehead, but you don't care. You're just walking on it, but that's the Hunter's Fury, lighting it up, crackling with the elements, as that 2 immediately make that 3 for Zeals Esports. Kel with the find, and really the Nice Boys showing why their vow is true here, preventing APH from playing the aggressive way that we've seen them win the rounds, and it just only takes one. It takes 1 operator, 1 place to guard, and APH now gonna be absolutely paranoid of where else that Jet can be here.
They're even moving down onto that mid side, just supported from that poison orb, but ZLS popping that Empress just finds tesseract right after modeskiii just finds the frag for himself. However, Nico is making another plant happen, but Kel is just demonstrating the power of that operator. Even resurrects Asta there for Zeals Esports, which makes this a 5 versus 2. Might even push this to a 4 to 8, but ZLS is gonna find modeskiii right after the trade comes in, and Asta just secures it, getting a 4 to 8
here, but Kel up trap and already dead. Georggyyy just knows that angle and says to him, ano ba? Ako ang gumagawa niyan. I know what to do. I know how to counter it. And 2 shots. Good night from the sheriff there.
Good night, good sir. Pero ito nga si Nico, nakahanap ng kill pa dito kay EmmanFPS in the second as well from that classic free gun, by the way. modeskiii as well as Aryu. Just waiting forever, is gonna move in, but Georggyyy just finds the 1-tap double kill for him. Not gonna find a third though, as medyo lucky pa nga itong si Asta, but that's the 1-tap that we've been looking for. Triple kill for Georggyyy, might even get the 4th here. Talking Monster is in danger so far. Georggyyy 10 HP as well, same could be set for him. That's the triple kill for Nico, 2 versus 2, and that's the 1-tap again from Talking Monster. 1 versus 2 now, as Aryu 5 HP in a dream, and we have that classic. Spike has been planted as well for the side of Zeals Esports, as they're just gonna wait for this B side and try to overwhelm Aryu, but he's also in the perfect spot to go for this play. 4 members are gonna try to overwhelm him as they're backing them down 1 by 1. Target Monster finds the 1-tap, but EmmanFPS as well as modeskiii just tries to stop them in their tracks. They even got the frags, they stopped the plant, and Target Monster together with ZLS, they're just gonna make this play happen. They're gonna plant the spike for a second to make it 45, 2 versus 1, Dax.
It's falling apart here for Action PH, but tesseract is still alive, new bundle and all, and he can hear already the whispers of the robot telling him that he has been terminated here.
Trying to lay that, however, ZLS goes for the Ferrari peak, finds Georggyyy, takes down the side jet, or actually the Baraki jet, 5 versus 4 right now, and they're gonna try to plant it on it to this B site with the wall put down, as well as the secure of the spike. 45 seconds for the members of Action PH, just moving with only their sheriffs in hand. The Vandal is going to be taken down by Georggyyy, and this is going to be the double kill for ZLS. 5 versus 3 so far. 30 seconds as I say that.
Yeah, Zeals Esports crashing like a high tide over to the shore, and Dre with a 3K there. modeskiii cannot even handle Nico whatsoever. And a
back into where it should be. So far, the members of Zeals Esports are going to try to go for this B-side push, while Action PH are going to try to stave off their offense with 40 seconds on the clock. They have all the time in the world, they have all the Unicell, but they also have the Phantom and the Vandals to watch out for, as modeskiii finds the arena of Zeals Esports. ZLS is down, no Empress to pop, as well as less aggressiveness coming out from this attacking squad, as EmmanFPS though still alive and well, fighting to the Monster and the rest of the crew. Kel though, still alive, still trying to make these plays happen. It's a double, but Georggyyy just strafes and finds Kel's head. 1 versus 3, the Soma the only man alive, but it kind of feels like it's a dire situation for him. Yeah, and they also don't even need to worry about the Viper now, as he's still on Ace side, and this is just a free avenue for Zeals Esports, as he even got the first frag after they try to rotate on the tesseract. They're even gonna try to go for this 3K. Shiboseki just finds EmmanFPS, and it is gonna give him an avenue to go for the ace, but that's the shock dart to steal it away from him, which only leaves Aryu. Just give him the 4K, a consolation.
Globe decided to go around the world in 8 days, and they have taken the seconds they had in the round to get to that A site. So spikes planted, and APH playing the attacker cosplay. This is actually good for APH. They know this A site by their own instinct, by the book, and Georggyyy up top for 10. That is what he's all about. Put a statue on him, but Shiboseki has other plans, dismantling the means of oppression with the 3K, and here it comes in the face of the Viper. But
to their pocket as they got the round win. Yes, they got the ace from that, but Shiboseki very early just gets operated by Georggyyy there.
Got all or nothing, and you got all a while ago, Trey, but nothing now. Demolished, destroyed, and disintegrated by the operator of Georggyyy 2 right now, victimized by the scope on in. And this is looking to be a crash immediately on the Zeal offense. APH, they stole that one away. They got the 50 win. And because of that, Chris, they have so much money right now to work with, even though they all died. Kel even seen by Emman, just shooting on around. Tesseract also, of course, the life force here of APH, and Nico up top for 10. Goodbye to you, good sir. Flawless win, early off aggression, and this time APH, they had to play the intel instead. Didn't get that first impact that they wanted. It's now Zeals getting in position. Emman though with the leer. Here comes straight with a find onto Georggyyy. The counterplay is real. 4v4 scenarios. Tesseract will find Keller response. Here comes Emman. Nico navigating, trying to get through the maze, but will back on away. Doesn't feel to be a confident maze runner. Hops up to 410 though, and surprise, Nico's on the stage and glowing and bright tonight, but leaving Emman now over to the right-hand side, demolishes Zeals Esports. And even though the vigor was there from Zeals Esports, it's action